Hello everybody, my name is Frank. What is up my Blue Lunatics? You can call me Blue, and today we are doing something a little different today. Instead of reacting to videos or gaming or roasting my friends in their other videos just for a collab, I feel like I wanted to do something a bit different today. So, also, this is my face. Hi, face reveal. Woo! Yeah, I didn't wait till 100 subscribers. I'm too lazy. Please don't judge me on that. Really, it's a but today is really unique. I already said that like 5 times. What am I talking about? So, Call of Duty, if you were an OG, was the first video I ever made on my other channel back in 2023. Now, that channel is still up, but it's like a totally different name. You probably won't be able to see it unless you're subscribed to it, but very few people are. However, I thought we should revisit that and bring it to life in my new channel here by doing a ranking. Does that sound fun? Shut up! Anyways, let's not waste some time, and yes, I'm in my room. What, do you think I was gonna have some green screen set up with me with a bunch of Oh, hey! Without further ado, please, like, maybe subscribe. You don't have to, obviously, but yeah, I'd be really appreciated. Also, yes, I'm wearing ramen pants. What's it to you, buddy? Anyways, I'm getting too ahead of myself. The gist of this video is we're gonna go through every single Call of Duty Zombies perk, Black Ops 1 through 3, by the way. I want to get that point across. 1 through 3. We're not doing those 4 ones or the... You can't do the exact same thing. Yeah, we're just going to be ranking their jingles based on around 2 categories. One, also they're going to be on a tier list. So, 1, based on how good they sound, and 2, if they get the point across. And what I mean by they get the point across is that Perk-a-Colas, in case you don't know them in Black Ops, they're in the Zombies mode, and they give you random abilities. And these abilities help you survive longer, and they're with various effects with each one. And we just... Oh my god, I keep stuck! So basically what it means by getting a point across is if it says what it does in the jingle. Does that make sense? Probably not. Please don't click. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, we're gonna need some light in here before we do the video. Let me just... Okay, so this is the outside of my house, totally unrelated to the topic here. My address is 47. Yo guys, rate the fit. Do I look good? Never mind, I'm shutting the curtain. It's too much noise. It's too much! Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Sorry. So, let's hope you guys can hear it. I might have a different, music video pull up, but I'm gonna be listening to it too. So yeah, enjoy the video.
When everything's been dragging you down, grabbed you by the hair and pulled you to the ground. If you want to get up, you need a little revive. If you want to get up, you need a little revive. Yeah!
Okay, so Quick Revive, is the first perk we're going to be going off of, which is also the first perk, I think, out of the first 4 in Black Ops history, which we will get to the other 3 later. But the thing is, with Quick Revive, I like how it says, hey, this is your problem, and it fixes the problem. Like, hey, you're going to get down if you die. Do you need to, get this? You need a little revive. Do you see what I'm... Yeah, I'd say it gets the point across. Doesn't sound too bad. It's kind of more middle of the road. Maybe C or B tier, but for the sake, yeah, it doesn't sound horrible. It does get the point across. I'd say it gets a solid B tier. Yes, B tier. Next one. Okay, so Juggernog is the next one on our list, and this is also one of the second of the 4 original perks that were introduced. I think, please, I haven't played Black Ops in quite a bit, guys, but So with this perk, I do like how it sounds a lot, and it is personally my favorite perk in the entire game, so it might be a little bit of bias, okay? Like, but hey, this is my list. If you don't like it, go to someone else's channel. Like, come on. But it does the same gist as Quick Revive. It says, hey, if you want to be stronger, get our product, or whatever, Perk-a-Cola, whatever you call it. So it does that pretty well. Like, if you want to feel big and strong, reach for Juggernog. Like, and I like how it says reach, as in, like, you can... Oh my god, I gotta do better at this. I like how it sounds better than Quick Revive, and it does get the point across pretty well. So I'm going to give this an A tier, because it is genuinely a really good and promising tier. I'm sounding like a lunatic.
Cowboys can't shoot slow.
Okay, so double tap, the third out of the 4 original perks. I'm gonna stop saying that. Double tap, I really like the way it sounds. It's like nice, fast paced, because they do achieve that really well, because you need to like shoot faster. This is double tap 1, by the way. I'm gonna include both of them in the same category, I think, because they are pretty similar. They do have their differences, but like the same jingle, so like whatever. Really good one. Better than Juggernog, honestly. And, yeah, I think there's literally nothing wrong with it. It says, it does the same thing as Juggernog, where, cowboys can't shoot slow, so reach for the root beer shelf. Also, I like how it's root beer. I don't personally like root beer, but whatever. I'm getting... So yeah, there's literally nothing wrong with this, and I love the song itself. So, if I'm gonna be completely honest, this is gonna be our first S tier. The third cola in... And we're already in our third S tier. I feel like... Third S tier. See, I'm saying things wrong.
Your hands are slow. Your movements sluggish. Your lack of speed just brings you anguish. Just take a sip. You will move faster. Just try it now. And speed is mastered.
So, the thing about Speed Cola is, it does get the point across pretty well, saying your hands are sluggish, you can't reload fast enough, so Speed Cola will speed up your life, you know, get our product. Like I said, that's probably going to be a running thing, like with a bunch of these, so I'm honestly second-guessing myself on why I'm even doing this category, but I feel like I need to have more than one category so that people can actually watch my videos, and it's not boring as hell. I like how it's a little bit fast-paced because it's Speed Cola. I am talking really fast. My bad, peoples. Maybe I had a bit before I started this video. I had coffee this morning. Oh my god, it was really good. Oh my... I'm not a huge fan of the song itself. It gets its point across. I like how it's a little bit fast. But I'm not, this is, like, you know, my opinion. Not a huge fan of the song. I don't know, it's just something about that, jingle that makes me go, like, I'm gonna go drink it. It makes me not want to spend 3,000 points on a perk that makes you reload faster. It's broken, but why did you make it sound like this? I'm gonna give it a solid C tier, purely because I'm not a huge fan of the song.
When you need some extra money, when you need some extra, when you roll to keep on gunning, when you like to twist up, when you need to keep on moving, when you need to get away, when you need to keep on grooving, when you need that vitamin K. Babe, you know you want me. Let's run the extra mile. I'll open your eyes.
Okay, so before I lash out, for warning, go to this time if you don't want to see me absolutely crash out. Okay, thank you.
Why is a perfect roller that's supposed to make you speed up and run longer? So it's slow. Oh my goodness, what were we thinking? I'm sorry, Paul. This is horrible. Like, it's the point doesn't care for the song so slow. I don't get the twist very worried with that. Oh, no, the basics are explanation. I can think of this way. I want to run longer. Last thing doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm trying to defend it here, but I physically can't. It was one of the worst jingles, in my opinion, ever in Call of Duty history.
The only reason why it's not going in F tier, trash tier, is because it tells you what it does. And, oh my god, I want to throw this in F so bad, but I have to be true to myself. Yeah! You know what? Yeah, D tier. I'm gonna stop before I blow my head off. Oh my.
Nighttime scene. The streets are mean. The things I've seen, the good, the bad, and the in-between.
When you dive to prone, you are surely gonna own PhD. When you dive to prone, it's gonna shake you to the bone. All the zombies gonna groan, cause of PhD.
Feel it growing strong. So right that it feels wrong. Like the chorus of a song. Not short but not too long.
Slap your body to the floor. Everybody needs some more of your loving, your explosive loving. When you dive prone, it's gonna shake you to the bone. All the zombies gonna groan cause of PhD. Flop. Damn straight.
Okay, I'm glad we got to a better one. Here's the thing about PhD Flopper. Also, yes, PhD Flopper is the next one. You guys should have known. I displayed the song. Why am I saying PhD? It sounds amazing. One of my favorite jingles, like, sound. And, like, how it feels at my eardrums. And where is it? Where is it? Come on. Here's the thing. It gets its point across a little, but, like, it says, like, when you dive to prone, it's gonna shake you to the core. Doesn't tell you exactly what it does, though. That's why it's not exactly going into, S tier, although it sounds flippin' goated. Also, it's purple. That's pretty cool. So, if I'm being completely honest, I'd put it in a solid A tier. Sounds amazing. If it only said that it was gonna explode zombies, then maybe it would have gone into S. Please don't attack me in the comments.
To err is human, to forgive is divine. Well, I'm not forgiven and the error ain't mine. He ain't quite human, at least not to my eyes. One sip of this and I'll give them the shock of their lives. Yeah, we got the guns and we got the bombs. And Deadshot heaven, we pop skulls for fun. Zero in, baby, zero on that spot. The hot spot, baby, give it all you got. Complaining about your bad aiming. Just try again for me. With the headshot power of Deadshot Daiquiri.
Sorry guys, I have my hoodie off. It got way too hot in this room. Anyways, Deadshot Daiquiri. Basically what this perk does is, it just basically assists you in, headshots. I heard it doesn't work on PC. I've never played Call of Duty on PC. It's only been console. It's helped me out quite a bit, although I'd much rather have a bunch of other perks. Anyways, with the jingle. Jingle sounds freaking phenomenal. And here's the problem. The reason why it's not going exactly into S tier like PhD Flopper, it doesn't exactly, I didn't exactly hear, like, oh, what does it do for you? It doesn't really say, hey, headshot zombies. but it sounds phenomenal. A tier. Dude, I'm giving these way too high rankings. What am I doing?
Legend tells us of a man, a hero in a tortured land, where senoritas lived in fear, their lonely nights in deep despair. He was El Puro! Across the fields, across the plains, he ran so fast he dodged the rain. He was El Puro! He hurried in to save the day. Gun in hand, and thrice they say. He was strong like a mule, he was stubborn like a mule, he even kicked like a mule. El Puro, all men are equal, so they say, but some and more, it's just the way. He was El Puro, he was El Puro. El Puro!
Okay, so Mule Kick. What this perk does, also I'm going to say what the perk does, in case, you know, either it doesn't really say it, or, like, either it doesn't say what it does, or I just want to give you information in my own words. So basically, it just gives you a third weapon. I personally don't like this perk, but we're not talking about my opinions on the perks, we're talking about the jingles. This one is really unique out of the rest, because it tells you a story about someone named El whatever. I can't pronounce that correctly. Not bad sounding at all. I actually think it sounds pretty good. Here's the problem why it's not going in A or S tier. It says nothing! Nothing about what it does. It just tells you a story about a man who kicks like a mule and is stubborn like a mule. Like, I like it! Cool! Tell me what it does, please, before I buy it. It's 4,000 points, I think. Oh my god. Please. I really feel like the perks should be doing this a little better. Like, tell me what it does, please. Otherwise, I'm not gonna buy it. I mean, but if you're a pro, you're obviously gonna know what it does. You're just gonna buy it anyways. But like, and then again, you don't really have time to listen to the perks jingle. So that's why it's gonna go in a C tier. C tier. Second C tier of the video.
Rest in pieces, down for the count. No revival, you're bleeding out. Your epitaph says you died a wealthy man, but you could have it all come back. It's his master plan with tombstone, it's tombstone, it's tombstone, it's tombstone.
Okay, so Tombstone. Basically, what this perk does is that if you die and then respawn, there's a tombstone that's like floating around like, wow, what am I doing? And then you just pick it up, you get everything back. Pretty cool perk. It doesn't sound the best to me, and I didn't hear it telling me what it does. It just says rest in pieces, down for the count, stuff like that. You probably don't want to hear me sing it. I don't want to sing it. Because I don't want to embarrass myself with my voice, brother. I am a teenager. It's not the best. I will unfortunately have to put this into D tier because it's not great. Doesn't make me as mad as some others, but it's, yeah, not great.
I was talking to myself just the other day. I was hearing lots of things I never thought I'd say. But one thing I said really blew my mind. I said I don't know me, but I know you. And if you listen closely, we can talk it through. It ain't as simple as we're gonna find. I think I will save you. I think I don't blame you. Cause I like you and you like me. I was talking to myself just the other day. Then the bad man came and took me away. I feel bad, but not as bad as me. I was talking to myself just the other day. The bad man came and took me away. I feel bad, but not as bad as
me. Who's who? Who is who? You? Me? Who? Who is who? The thing is about, who's who. Best sounding perk in the entire game, and you cannot convince me otherwise. It does get the point across in, like, little fragments. Doesn't tell you exactly what it does, but it does tell you, what it does kind of in like an interesting way. But I guess because it doesn't exactly tell you what it does, I can't give it its max, S tier value, even though the song sounds freaking fantastic. I'm using so many of the same words here. Please don't click off the video. I'm trying my best here. I stutter a lot. Who's Who sounds really good. It is also an exclusive perk in Derice, I think is what it's called, or Derice. I don't know. I think it's Derice. But please fact check me in the comments if any of you guys know what Call of Duty is. You most likely do. What the heck am I talking about? But yeah, basically what Who's Who does is it if you die, you turn into it's kind of like Quick Revive, but for the pro. If I'm being honest, it goes pretty much into B tier. Vulture Aid, whatever you want to call it. It's elixir. It doesn't say cola or anything like that. Vulture Aid is exclusively in the map Buried, Black Ops 2, and basically what it does, from my memory, is it just shows you where everything is on the map. But if you are a pro and you know everything in the map already, you kind of don't need Vulture Aid. So, kind of a useless perk, but good for the newbies, I guess. Thing is, didn't sound the best. It was pretty eerie, which is, pretty cool. But when it was talking, it only said like 2 sentences, and I could barely hear what they were saying. Like, in fact, I couldn't hear what they were saying. I'm not gonna bother turning on captions because I don't want to go through all that work. I already have a video to edit, so yeah. I don't think it gets the point across really well, and doesn't sound the best. So I'm gonna have to put it in F tier, honestly. I'm so sorry, Vulture Aid fans. I just don't like it.
When you need some help to get by, something to make you feel strong, reach for Juggernaut tonight. Sugar seduction delight.
When you need to feel big and strong,
reach for Juggernaut tonight.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the Shadows of Evil perks. Basically, they made entirely new jingles for these perks because I guess it's a different map. It's supposed to be jazzy. What? But honestly, more perks to grade, more editing for me, and more entertainment for you. So let's get into them. So first we had Juggernog. And Juggernog, it doesn't sound horrible. It does like the same thing as original, where how it gets the point across. You need to be strong, reach for Juggernog. Yeah, that kind of... It's kind of the same thing, except it sounds a little better, honestly. The jazz theme is really catching my ears. That doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to be catching my eye. What am I saying? I have to go in around A tier, but a little better than the original Juggernog. I'm gonna have to be honest here. As much as I love the nostalgia of the original one, I think that this one's a little better.
Your hands are cold, your movements lifeless. You want more speed, you're feeling restless.
sir, take a sip, yes!
You'll move much faster. You ask how?
Speed color's the answer! Hey!
I press those lips against the only one that truly moves you. Speed cola, speeds of your life.
Get him out!
Speedy Cola, Shadows of Evil version. Let's talk about it. So, here's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of how it sounds. The guy who voiced it is like, huh? Like, ugh. Like, ugh. Like, no disrespect to them, obviously. They're probably not even going to be watching my video. I am barely popular. I'm not even popular. What am I talking about? I haven't even reached 100. I lost a subscriber, like, last week. It does get the point across like original Speed Cola, except maybe a little better, but it does not sound good. So it, like, sounds less great at the cost. No, it gets the point across better at the cost of it not sounding great. So it's gonna have to stay in C tier, maybe even D. I'm gonna put it in C for now though. Yeah, Speak Cola, Shadows of Evil, C tier.
Everything is dragging you down, grabs you by the hair, pulls you down to the ground. Now you need a little revive. Yes, you do. Oh, if you won't get up and go, you pick up the pieces and go with the flow. Now you need a little revive, or you need a little revive. Revive soda, yeah.
Okay, quick revive, Shadows of Evil. Let's talk about it. It does the same thing, gets the point across, kind of like original quick revive. The reason why I got put in B tier, but it sounds a little worse. If I'm being honest, the jazz, I don't even think it's jazz. But, like, that new theme, that Shadows of Evil theme, does not fit well with it. I feel like they probably should have either done it a little better or just went with the old one. Although, you know, this is Black Ops 3 we're talking about. So, yeah. I'm going to have to put it in C tier, purely because it doesn't sound as good. Yeah, C tier.
Cowboys can move slow, they'll end up dead all over. When they need some help, they reach up on the shelf. Cowboys can't shoot slow, they'll end up below. When they need some help, reach up on the shelf. Have no fear, but double tap root beer, get all the damage done. Double tap root beer, will double the damage fun. Oh yeah, get thirsty.
Okay, skip to this time frame if you don't want to hear me crash out that bad. So basically, double tap. You know how that sounded amazing? Throw all of that out the window and just turn it into some really slow dancing song about root beer, okay? I get it, it gets the point across a little bit, but why would you make the perfect song, the fast pacing, why it made it so good, into just this slow bit of slop? I don't get it, man. Like, I really love Juggernaut, Shadows of Evil theme, but I'm starting to reconsider my, opinion on that these are all better. In fact, pretty much all of them are worse besides Juggernaut. I do not like this one at all, and I am being brutally honest here. I am so sorry for anyone who likes this one. It's just not good. It goes down near the stamina up level, so it's going into D tier as well. I am so sorry. It's just freaking sucks, and I wish it was wiped on the face of the—
Feeling kinda lonely, and your spouse is kinda dead. I feel like curling up with someone in your empty little bed. There's danger around the corner, and your love life's in decline. You'll no longer be a mourner with a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wife.
Okay, Widow's Wine, Shadows of Evil, let's talk about it. This one is exclusive to Shadows of Evil, not in any other map that I know of, besides the Perk-a-Cola, like, machine thing, which it goes, and chooses a random one. We're not doing that one. Also, I did skip the Mystery Box and Pack-a-Punch, because they are not Perk-a-Cola jingles, okay? Maybe we'll save that for another video, but it's too small of a concept to be put in another video. I am sorry, Call of Duty fan. Widow's Wine. It does recover Shadows of Evil a little bit. It sounds really good. Here's the problem. It does not tell you what it does. At what point in this song did it say, by the way, I'm not just saying for them to say it in these, like, exact words. I'm just giving you the gist that, hey, it shoots webs onto the zombies and you get web grenades. That's cool. Where is it in the song? I don't see it. Do you see it? In fact, none of us see it. We're supposed to hear it. I'm making more mistakes again. So, do I hear it? Do you hear it? Does anyone hear it? Does who hear it? I don't hear it. You shouldn't be hearing it. It doesn't make sense. I'm going off. But if I'm being honest, it sounds really good, so it's gonna have to go in C tier. Purely because it would have been an S if it told me what it does, and it would have been an F if I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, but yeah, C tier, pretty middle of the road.
When you're around Louisiana, Nolens or Texarkana, Lord, you want more firepower. Mule Kick! Gonna get to having more guns. That's what I'm on, dear. I guarantee. Take more if you dare. How about 3 guns, mon cher? Mule Kick!
Mule Kick, Shadows of Evil, let's talk about it. Here's the thing about Mule Kick. I keep saying here's the thing. Oh my god. This time it tells you you have 3 guns, which I think is pretty nice. It's kind of subtle, which is why it's going to be deducted some points, but does not sound as good as the original Mule Kick. Not at all. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just Shadows of Evil really toned it down a lot. I mean, didn't tone it down. It like, what am I saying? It's hard to describe it, but just, it doesn't sound as pizzazzed as like the story. It takes up the story part too. I really liked how it told the story. It just threw that out the window. And in my opinion, I'm gonna have to give that a D tier. I do not like the song. But I guess it gets the point across. Okay. Now we're moving on to the final perk. Okay, so, Electric Cherry, this one is extremely unique. The reason why is because this is particularly not a jingle, but more of like an eerie glow, eerie, like, sound to it. I guess you can call it a jingle if you want. Doesn't have any vocals, 15 seconds long, at least in the video I'm watching here when I'm reviewing these. But yeah, it's a really strange one. I'm gonna have to say, I like eeriness. I do a lot, but because it's not a quote-unquote jingle, I'm gonna have to deduct a lot of points from that. And it does not get no point across. It is silent. Just whispers. Electrocute your gun when you reload. Oh my. Does like nothing. It sounds eerie. I like eerie. Literally not a jingle. Literally says nothing. F tier. The easiest one ever. So that was my Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies Coca-Cola ranking. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please consider checking out some of my other videos. They're not really as good as this one because I am currently trying to get better with my editing as we go through whatever, yeah. And I do not have an editor right now at the moment. So, I'm just doing this all by my own hard work. Please like me. Also, this is my ranking. It doesn't have to be yours. You don't have to agree with me. Just please don't send hate comments down below. This is just maybe constructive criticism. I mean, then it's my opinion. What the heck am I talking about? Yeah, tell me if you agree or disagree down in the comments. And maybe help me rant about how horrible stamina is. Also, I'm back. I'm hopefully going to be able to post more in the future. Also, I want you to also let me know down in the comments. Should I be doing more vlogging as well as gaming? My channel is going to be mostly about gaming, but because I have my face reveal now, I feel like, you know, we should do some vlogging, because, you know, that makes some interesting clips. And hiding your face is harder than it sounds. It is, or at least the mask I've been wearing, it's so hard to breathe in. Also, if you want me to bring some shorts back, let me know in the comments below. You can use the comments for a lot. You can hate me, you can love me, you can give me suggestions. And I will see you later, my blue lunatics. Bye-bye-bye.